That works.
You ready?
Yeah, you're live.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Bear Cave for another hashtag Cast Iron Wednesday. I love these little challenges. So today we're doing version 3 of our keto biscuits and gravy. I was thinking about doing it, but then I was like, I don't know. But this one the gravy sounded really weird because you use a cream cheese and a beef broth. So I was like, well, okay, whatever. The biscuits sound pretty much similar to what we've been doing. So we're going to try it out anyway. And before we get started, I want to say cheers. Good morning, everybody. Or lunch, whatever. So woke up kind of happy this morning. One, because I woke up on this side of the grass. And two, my sugar was good. So I was at a 140 this morning, so that was pretty dang good for me. Where, the steroids we've been stepping down on, so we're noticing the sugar levels coming down, which has been putting me in a better mood. So I'm feeling quite a bit better than what I was Sunday, because that was quite frustrating. But anyway, and it looks good. What I got going on over here is some butter melting. Needed 3 tablespoons of butter melted. So we're just going to do that before we get started. And then the recipe called for like cream cheese and all this stuff, but it calls for it to be weighed out. So I'm going to weigh them out. I got a scale over here, and we're going to weigh them out in grams. So let's just get this butter melted. Good morning, Mama Bear. How are you doing?
I'm good, dear. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Doing real good.
Pickle said he's getting deja vu. Seriously, I'm glad we're nearing the end of this month. I don't know if I can do too many more of these.
I will say
biscuits and gravy thing. I'm sorry, it's not.
I'm trying.
I know, but there are just some things that you can't make healthy. I'm sorry for everyone, but biscuits and gravy is one of them. It needs to be flour and milk and.
Yeah. But I'm trying. I'm giving it the old.
Lep said he'll take a gram. All right, you take a gram, dude. Take a gram. What you want? You want a gram of cream cheese, a gram of little egg? Take your choice.
Get hot up on here. It's melting down pretty good. So, morning, Lep. Who else is in here?
Do you have? Pardon me, y'all. Do you have a hot pad to pick that up off that?
Hot pad.
Perfection only comes after a series of errors. Dude, that's kind of like our marriage.
And
we're getting closer to perfection every day.
So hot pads. I even got gloves over here. But I know. So I want this to melt, but I don't want it to be
I'm trying
boiling.
to give you... Steven and Jacqueline are here. Dutchie's here. Tennessee Buck Outdoors is here. Pickles. I think you hit the other ones earlier. You saw their names.
Good morning, everybody. That was a lot of names really fast.
I know. I'm sorry.
Dutchie, I got to say, your biscuits and gravy this morning looked pretty banging. I did watch that this morning, along with Craig's chicken wings that were pretty awesome. And slug this dude over here to get it hot. Let me set this. Find a spot for it over here. Set it on the coaster off to the side until I'm ready for it. So this is just a 12-inch Dutch oven, or 12-inch skillet.
You lost your mind.
I did. I was thinking of something else. 12-inch skillet. It's dual handle. It's like what you find in the grill section there at Wally World. But glass lid. I gotta tell you, I love this glass lid. I picked it up at Lodge quite a few months ago, and I love it. It fits all my 12s. Fits all the 12s. It's freaking nice. So we're going to use that to, once this gets warmed up, we'll throw our sausage in there and get that going. So, cheers.
Dutchie said the biscuits was a car crash. Quickly edited a video today to show how bad they were.
It takes a little while to get the biscuits down, but as long as you're trying, brother,
Behind the garage barbecue. Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Okay, he's there.
Morning.
I think everyone knows everyone.
Yep. Craig, you missed it. I was talking about your wings. Those look pretty banging. I haven't been able to find wings. I went to go get wings the other day, and I couldn't find them. They had nothing. They barely even had chicken thighs.
My lucky day.
Yeah. Mama doesn't like chicken wings just because they're on the bone. But I got thighs, and we cooked them up last night. Love the Vortex, though. It's killer for wings.
So what are you doing, Lee?
Huh?
You just kind of waiting?
I'm getting my pan heated up. So I want to get my sausage going before I start the biscuits. That way it's kind of like a time saver. So, I've got this thing. I never use it. It's the old Blackstone Thermometer thing. Turn it on and it reads your meat temperature and it has the infrared, which you hit the IR button, and then.
Does Mama like squid? No, not such a fan.
You see, we're about 220 right there. You see that? You all can't see that. But.
I've had squid though. It's in the presentation. It has to be a good presentation. But you're right, no bones. I won't eat anything on the bone. Steak, chicken, ribs. You think I was married to like some guy who smoked food or something?
Yeah, right. Now we're just going to paint our little happy trees. You know, a little bit of bacon grease just on the bottom because bacon makes everything better, even if it is just sausage. Paint that on there. Lep, it looks like the Bengals are going to have a hard time this weekend. Their defense, a lot of the defense players are out. He's a Browns guy, so he's probably like, oh yeah, yay.
Lep said Gus folks are jumping ship on the Blackstone for a pit boss.
You know, I've been seeing that, and I don't know. I mean, that pit boss looks kind of cool. I'm wondering though about that top because like you and I were talking, you know, about the E series. So I just wonder if the top's going to last longer than, you know, a couple dozen 100 cooks.
Pickles asked, what pajama pants are we styling today? We are styling Star Wars ones with
go figure.
Stormtroopers and who else is on there, Lee?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Vader.
You scored me. Yes. They're fabulous. They're fabulous.
But what's the good thing about these is they are a size smaller than what I have been buying and have in the cupboard or the cabinet.
Yeah, but you complain about them. You're like, oh, these are the size.
Yeah, I have to get used to them because they are a size smaller, but they're kind of around the waist, but they're tighter around the legs. So
it's because you got skinny little legs, honey.
I don't know about that.
You have skinny little legs.
And we're going to pull out the old Princess Leia because I don't give her enough love. So, Lep, I was curious. You know, that Blackstone group that I sent you with the E series, I haven't seen very many people with the 22. So I wonder if the 22 top's having the same problem that the 17 is. I would imagine so, but I wonder if it's like a heating element placement. I really don't know. So I'm just kind of curious what you've heard or anything like that. Just out of curiosity. But that pit boss, honey, I showed you a couple of those. Those are nice. I don't know. I mean, if they sent me one, I would use it. I don't know that I would go out and buy one, just because that's a lot of money for me. You know, especially like right now.
Yes, you're not getting anything else.
Yeah. So I've been using the crap out of my cast iron. Oh, update. I did start shooting a video. Yay! I got my light tank set up yesterday, and I've got, 4 or 5 pans in there. Small ones. They're all Asian, but hey, it's whatever. Cast iron. You treat it right, it'll treat you right. So that video will probably be finished in about 3 weeks. So I'm going to let them soak for about, I think 2, but maybe I'll check them in a week and see what happens, and then go from there. So that could be a 2-parter, doing just a live bath and then the actual seasoning, how I season them, or season them in the barbecue grill or something, like a gas grill or something. I don't know. What do y'all think? You want to see a 2-part video on just seasoning and the light tank, or do you want to see like I don't know, a whole like 30-minute video on doing it? And do you want to see it seasoned in the oven or on a gas grill, or even a charcoal grill?
I don't know.
Trying to be different.
Well, story of your life.
Okay, so let's get into this. What I got here is, grandma's basin, mixing bowl. My grandma's mixing bowl. Now it says a 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar. So we're going to go with not that much. That looks like a 1/2 cup, don't it? Okay.
Dutchie said to split it down. He'd love to see your tank. It's really not that exciting of a tank, dude.
It's a 5-gallon bucket. If you watch,
Pickle
Eric,
said that he's down for seasoning on the grill.
Okay. I know I did that once with, maybe I did with my Dutch ovens, but we'll do it again. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So if you watch Eric with Cast Iron Chaos a while back, he did a light tank video where he did it in a 5-gallon bucket. That's essentially what I did. I didn't go through all the safety precautions he did, just because
because you're you idiot. And you don't like safety.
Yeah, so I'm
nor precautions.
All right. So now it says almond flour, a 1/2 cup. So somewhere I had.
I was gonna say, do you have it?
I have a 1/4 cup, so we'll put 2 of these in. And I want to go pretty close to leveling it off.
Good for you.
Yeah, because we find that these get kind of really gritty because of the almond flour. I mean, almond flour is pretty much just like smashed up almonds. I mean,
that's probably a lot of what it is.
It contains almonds. Blanched almonds is all it is. So it has no actual baking properties. All right, now it says coconut flour. Let's do a 1/3 cup. I don't know if y'all can hear the dog whining.
Which one?
Belle. She's at the door whining.
Oh, because I messed her all up today.
Let's do a 1/3 cup. Oops, a little more. So coconut flour, you got to watch because you can't substitute it 1-for-1 because this actually absorbs more liquid than the almond, but it contains just coconut, organic coconut. That's it. So there's that.
Daddy Dutch barbecue.
What's up, kid? Now we're going to go with a tablespoon of baking powder. Oops. It's not one of our lives. We don't throw stuff on the floor.
There's no us. There's no we throwing things. Honey, I thought you were leveling out.
I did.
You did it.
Yeah, that was a level.
Okay.
Because it was shallow on the other end. All right. Now
okay. Eric
quarter
is
teaspoon.
Here. Did you hear me?
What?
Eric.
Oh, what's up, little Eric? 1/4 teaspoon, and we'll go about like that. Maybe a tad, touch more, pinch more. All right. Let's see, what else does it call for? So now I got to whisk that up, which, oh, I do have one.
Goodness sakes.
See, I probably should have done it in the chopper.
Why? It's not going to really change it. You could have used that fancy sifter thing you have, right? To like break up the almond powder
I
so
don't
it's
have
not
a
clumpy.
sifter, do I?
I thought you did. I mean, I thought Peyton did.
Hey, Mike, I don't know. She's got so much gadget stuff. All right, so that's pretty close. All right. Now, 2 large eggs beaten. Well, I forgot to bring my beater.
Well, just use your whisk.
I'm going to. Where'd my other egg go? My other egg disappeared on me.
I was thinking you should beat them in a separate container.
That's what I forgot was the other container, so we're just going to wing it.
Okay, winging it's good, right?
Hey, this is real life, baby.
Oh, I know. We wing a lot of things around this place.
And then, let's go ahead and add my butter. I'm going to add it over here. That was 3 tablespoons of butter. Now, what?
Nothing. I'm just like, oh.
Now, I'm going to pull out Grandma's whisk. Let's go ahead and beat these eggs. That looks beaten. Now let's just incorporate everything. Stir my sausage. So how's everybody's week been? Been pretty good? Pretty productive? You know what? We got all that snow the other day, right?
Yeah. All the snow being like, I don't know, a dusting. We could still see our grass. Like, okay, Lep gets this. Lep's from Ohio. I don't know anybody else's where they are, but I know Lep is from Ohio. It's like October, like Halloween snow or Easter snow. You can still see the grass and the ground, but it's still snow. We got that snow. However,
but it was more ice.
We got a lot of
really
ice.
Snow.
Well, we got snow, and then we got the ice. About 20 minutes north, I think of us, their ground was covered with snow.
Yeah,
anyway, it's all gone.
We got mainly ice, and there's still patches of it. But I forgot what I was going to say. Kids are back in school now because they were canceled yesterday because of possibility of freezing of the wet roads freezing and then causing accidents, and the buses didn't want to go out, and y'all know how that goes.
Well, it's dangerous for buses to go out.
Yeah. All right.
Eric said he has to go back to real school in April.
Ooh.
I get that.
In April, man, he's on a good break right now.
Well,
Are they doing virtual? Yeah.
Eric, have you been virtual all this time?
Okay, so this biscuit stuff came together rather quickly for really, I don't know what it looks like. So we'll move my recipe book back behind me. Now we'll move this over because I have, y'all know I love this biscuit pan. So I'm going to go ahead and get my pan greased up.
Eric said that you're rocking that hat. That's one of his favorites, dude.
That is.
That's one of his favorites. I think, well, you know, you all probably have never seen him without a hat on, I'm going to assume. I mean, my family didn't see him without a hat on until we got married. He couldn't wear it in the church.
True.
Yes, he's been on online school.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I know he's been killing it in school. He's getting all kinds of A's.
I'm going to shut that. I can't.
That you can bring her around and hold her.
Hey, Belly, come here.
The door's open. Not open all the way. So this says divided into 6, so we're going to try that. Sausage is cooking up pretty good.
No, you can't. Oh. It was kind of a one or nothing.
All right, so Now we're going to divide this up into 6 pieces. Let me flip this around. This was a cheap sausage. I mean, I went to the store yesterday and there was hardly anything. There was barely any sausage. There was barely any bacon, which fortunately I have another pack in there, so I'm good there. There was no lettuce, salad, anything like that. So I was like, dang. The milk was gone. There was no milk. I just barely I got one of like 3 things of half and half because I thought maybe we do another gravy that would take the half and half, but because the last biscuit or gravy recipe we did last week, we used that what the heck was that? It was the heavy whipping cream, and it was good, really good reduced, but man, was it rich. So we were going to try to do it again with a half and half, and then I came across this recipe, and I thought, well, let's just give this a whirl.
So Eric said that pan would be perfect to make upside down pineapple muffins.
You're right. It is. I love this pan. Now, this is pretty dry biscuit. I don't know.
Were you supposed to put any other water in that?
No, it just said. I did everything it said.
Okay, well.
I read it twice and then wrote it down. So.
Did you write down what you read? Just asking for a friend.
Probably not.
Asking really for my stomach.
One of the side effects of my sugar being high is that my vision starts getting blurry, and then I have a hard time reading. So, and unfortunately, this fella that I got this recipe from, what's his name? Joe Duff, I think his name was. He's got a YouTube channel, but would you believe this recipe's on there? No. So I was like, well, ding dong, how are we supposed to? So
it sounds like there's places. Pickle says that their stores are kind of bare right now too.
Yeah, there was some.
So behind the garage. I don't know. I wanted to say behind the barbecue. I'm so sorry.
You can just call him Craig.
Oh, see, I don't know them. Like, I have to get a cheat sheet.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know
takes a little
like
while.
That.
It takes a little while. Craig's behind the garage. He's got that rotisserie thing. I'm always like, oh, check that out. I can watch this all day. All right, Mama. Let's see how these turn out. So I got the oven preheated to 400. And that's all of it. Will you put these in the oven for me, baby?
Yep. 1 sec.
Give me a little Clorox wipe here to clean my hands.
You know those are not hand wipes.
No, they're just...
It's not the same.
Just clean my hands.
It's not the same, babe, but whatever.
You use it to clean everything in? Well, so why not?
It's not a wash rag.
You'll be all right. Okay. All right, so the sausage is coming along. Let's see. Steven, I'm drawing a blank, buddy. That guy you sent me his video thing. Gosh, what was his name? Thomas with the keto diabetic recipes. He made a very good video the other day, and I commented on it, and I didn't know that he'd battled cancer and everything, so he was talking about that and how he was having trouble with his sugar and stuff like that during treatments and stuff. So I messaged him, and we were talking a little bit. Pretty cool dude. I just want to give you a little shout out for that one.
So Bella is still not in her chair. She's sitting in the middle of the living room. I thought I was being a nice dog mom, y'all. I bought Bella, the Tweenie, a new big old cushion for her Papa Son chair. That is correct. She has her own PopSon chair. It's a full-size monster chair. None of the rest of us are allowed to sit in. It is all reserved for the 12-pound queen of the house. So I bought her a new chair, cushion. She hates it. She's just not used to it yet. I think she's going to love it. But she's not used to it yet. And yes, that is the name. Thomas Garvey, Keto Cooking for Diabetics. That's it.
Yep. Really cool dude. He's only got like 100 subscribers, so check him out. Tell him Bear sent you. And, he's cooking a lot of clean, healthy eating stuff. And in his latest video, he was talking about how he had all these health problems and how eating clean got him straightened out and everything. And I found it pretty inspiring. And then, of course, my cousin, she's always inspiring and encouraging. And after my little rant Sunday, my venting, we'll call it. I vented a little. It just, the numbers started coming together. I was starting to feel better. Today I feel great. So the encouragement has been awesome. No, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so
you're measuring out some cream cheese.
Yes, measuring out cream cheese. Now this recipe, it calls for 8 ounces of pork sausage, which I'm not going to measure that. It says 1 cup of cream cheese, cubed, 228 grams. So that's what we're going to try to do. I don't want to use that one. Can I use that one earlier? So, yeah. So I'm going to try, because I could wing it and just throw in a half a cup, whatever. So that was 21 grams.
And you need 228?
Yeah. Probably just going to go ahead and put all this in there. I'm not even having enough.
Well, you know what, though?
No, I don't. I'm going to need a whole nother one.
How much do you have?
166.
Part of me wants to say use that, because I don't like when everything tastes super rich, and cream cheese makes everything taste super rich.
I know, but we're trying this recipe, so can you hand me another cream cheese?
I will be right back. I'm going on record. If it's too creamy, I told you not to.
That's all right. So then the other thing is beef broth, and it takes 1 cup. So I've got a 14-ounce can. And y'all know I'm going old school with this one. Little bottle opener. Drop it down in there. And then you got to have a vent hole. Want to wash this up anyway? Okay.
Listen, I like when stuff tastes poor. That's my kind of cooking right there. That is. Some good old poor farmers cooking. It's what I grew up on. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, it's a little nippy out here. I'm going to have to...
It is supposed to get up to like 59 today.
Well, it is not there right now.
No, it was like 41 was a low and then a high of 59. So
it's supposed to be super cold on Friday, like high of 31.
Okay. So that sausage is really about done. You just handed me this and I totally overlooked it. Okay. The old trash bucket. I'm not going nowhere.
Pickle said supposed to get 31 there. Ooh. Not a cold weather person. I'm also not a hot weather person. Would you all rather it be cold or hot? Like, if you can't choose a middle ground, it has to be cold or it has to be hot.
I bought the cream cheese and the cream cheese won.
Oh dear.
No, right? Cream cheese is whipping my rear.
Pickle said hot. Ah.
Well, that's because he's used to all the cold.
Ugh.
But anyway, so
12 degrees. No. Whoa.
So
Cold and sunny.
where was I at? I was at.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
We were talking about the groceries.
A while ago.
Yeah, I know. It just kind of hit me that they were talking about the shortage, supply chain shortages. Well, that's $2.28 on the button.
Woo.
Check that out. Okay, now I got to get some of this sausage out
Oh,
here.
hey. Thomas Garvey, Keto Cooking for Diabetics is here. Good morning, sir. We just chatted about you a little while ago. I don't know if
We did,
you
bud.
heard. Like, you were
You,
just the topic of conversation.
You just missed it, man. I was trying to send everybody your way. I was talking about how your latest video, your story, man, it really hit me. And thank you for responding. You know, it's a daily grind. It is a daily
Pickles,
grind.
be nice to Craig. Y'all stop it.
Now, what this did not tell me was, do I need to drain the grease? That did not tell me that. Now, normally I would leave the grease in. What do I do? Maybe I should drain the grease?
You have a whole form of people. Should Lee drain the grease or use the grease to cook?
It just says brown sausage, stir in the cream cheese and the broth.
Then it sounds like you stir it in, because I wonder if that's how your cream cheese gets a little...
How it kind of thickens a bit?
Thins out your cream cheese. I don't know.
Well, if it's a fail...
It's on both of us?
Then it's a fail. Hey, this is real life. I mean, this is what you would do in your house, right?
Well, I wouldn't be making this in my house.
Well, no, I mean, if you don't know what to do, you would try it and then see what happens. And if that's not it, then well.
I would call Jan, my connoisseur of all things that I don't know anything about.
Now, this calls for 1 cup of this, which is, where'd it go? 240 mils. Well, this is, I don't know how to do that. So we're just going to go with a cup. So there's a third. There's 2/3. There's 3/3. Okay. I don't know about this. Oop.
Oh!
That splattered all over me. Maybe I should have
Drained the grease?
drained the grease.
Well, you gotta put flour. Oh, no, it's not, is it?
No.
Shoot. Well,
Although it might come together.
you got a lot of stuff to thicken with. Like, that cream cheese is going to melt down. And if it's too thin, well, can't you just throw in a little bit of flour? That's what I would do if I was cooking at home and I messed it up.
Yeah, I mean, I'll fix it. I'll try to. And then it says salt and pepper to taste. So we'll wait and see what this looks like. The cream cheese is not melted. Thank you, Mr. Pickup Truck Man. Okay. All right. So what are you doing, honey?
I'm answering a question for somebody.
Okay, so it's starting to thicken up some. I probably should have pulled some of this grease out.
Well, we didn't know. Oh, goodness.
Well, if it's a fail, maybe we can do it again next week. Ooh, dope. I don't know. I'll try to find some other recipe for next week. What time do you put the biscuits in?
I don't know. You're always on top of it.
I know. I didn't pay attention this time.
Okay, yo, what time did we put the biscuits in? I don't know.
Rewind. Probably about 15 minutes, 10 minutes ago.
Probably maybe 10. It wasn't 15. Oh.
Yeah, probably about 10 minutes ago. Yeah.
So does anybody have anything fun this week going on? Our fun has been halted. Nolan is still sick. Bear Cub is still sick, so she is upstairs. There shall be no fun in this house. However, we've been playing games with Peyton, um, and that's fun. That's nice.
We got playing that. What's the name of that?
Rummy Cube, something like that.
It's kind of like Rummy and Domino's had a baby. Kind of.
Sorta, yeah.
So it's kind of fun. Now, salt and pepper to taste. I'm just going to use this.
Madrid Barbecue said he's moving his aunt this week.
Ooh.
And it's cold, yes, where you are. Ew, it's not going to be fun to move. But maybe your aunt will feed you well. Right? Isn't that like the precursor for moving? Like they have to feed you? And ants like to feed people. So maybe you'll luck out.
Okay, so this is thickening up. It's got too much grease in it, I can tell that already. But it's thickening up, so I might be able to get away with adding more cream cheese.
Oh,
We'll taste it before I decide anything.
Just maybe let it cook there and...
Yeah. Try to let it reduce a little more.
He said he's the cook. Okay, well, that's understanding. I mean...
Yeah. The best thing to do with that is do something that takes a long time. Sorry. So that way you can start like the smoker, put on a pork butt, go help her move, and then when you're done moving, the pork butt's done.
Oh, I figured you'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I gotta watch what I'm cooking. That's
how I normally get away with stuff.
Mm-hmm. He thinks he gets away with it, but we all know the truth.
It took him a while to figure it out. I used to, so whenever there was events that had to happen, right, I would be like, well, I'm going to throw something on the smoker, and have to watch it, because I'm running a drum. The drums run themselves. Of course, I would just get out there and do it, and I'd have to watch the temps. Yeah, they finally caught on. Okay, so probably should have drained some of the grease. Because it only called for, 8 ounces of sausage cooked. So we've got about a pound worth of grease in here. So that could have been the problem. But it's thickening up.
What's your favorite cast iron tip, fact, or trick of the day?
Oh, yeah.
Or what's our fantastic? Sorry.
What's our?
What's our fantastic cast iron tip?
Well, do you have one, honey?
No, I don't use it like you. I don't research it like you. All I know is I keep one handy for when you get out of line, I can swing it. And right now, that little one looks to be about my speed.
Yeah.
However, I am getting stronger, so I can maybe handle one of the bigger ones, but not that one right there.
So the big tip would be to heat your iron slowly. Run it on, like on the stovetop, each of my burners, act a little differently. So I run them on medium, on the big front one. I run it on medium until the pan gets hot. I don't ever go any higher than medium because you don't need to. When you're doing eggs, turn your heat down. Once your pan's hot, turn your heat down because the eggs will stick. Even if you've got grease and fat and all that in there, it will stick because your pan's too hot. So Mr. Cast Iron did a great video on that, so check that out. But that's a good tip there. Is you don't have to heat your pans up hot really fast. Don't throw them on high. You don't need to do that unless you're trying to heat it up slow. And then if you're going to do like a reverse sear or something like that or whatever, you're going to sear a steak, put it on low or on medium, let it get hot, and then take it up. So you do it slowly because the thinner pans will warp. So if you get those, what they call spinners, where you can tap them and they keep spinning around, it's at the bottom of it is warped out like this because it was heated up too fast and your heat's all concentrated in the center. So that'd be my tip, is heat it up slow and it'll treat you right.
Pickle said, what's the oldest known cast iron?
Let's see, I've seen, when we were down in, that thickened up all right. When we were down in Charleston, we were walking around downtown and we found an old Civil War museum. and it was right there above the market. We walked around through there, and there was actual cast iron. Like there was a teapot, and there was a Dutch oven that was from the Civil War. So
I think our oldest piece is your one skillet.
yeah, this is our oldest.
Maybe. I don't know how old my iron is.
Yes, well, known date. This is my oldest, and it was what did I say, 1870 to 1900.
Something like that.
Got a big gate mark on it. That's my oldest. Yeah, she has one of those old sad irons that they used to put. Well, your grandma probably had it by the door as a doorstop, but she's got one of those that her mom actually had as a doorstop. So we don't know how old that is. This teapot here is also a gate mark. I can find absolutely no information on this one at all. So it leads me to believe that this came with a wood burner stove. And what they would do is, say like the old, I'm just going to throw this out there, like Sears and Roebuck Company, they would sell you a wood burning stove with a set of pans. So it would have a 12, a 10, maybe an 8, and a teapot. Something for all the burners. And that's what that is. That's what I think that is because I can find absolutely nothing on it.
Do you have a trigger?
Set it right there. How about them biscuits? How about them? Them don't look too bad. They kind of look like the cheddar bay biscuits from Red Lobster, kind of, sort of.
Just because they have texture on the top and
Yeah.
the color.
Now this gravy did thicken up. It did. I think I want to add more sausage to it though. So let's give it a taste for seasoning.
Did you put pepper in it?
I put a little bit of the classic. It is a salt, pepper, garlic, and onion. Ooh, that is creamy.
Rich?
Yes.
Ah.
Really rich.
What'd I say?
Really rich. This would actually be good as like an Alfredo. I think if I threw in those noodles and made like an Alfredo out of it. And I'm going to add more sausage because I like sausage in it. I don't want to be hunting for the sausage.
Oh, lucky we have noodles in there. You could.
Yeah. So I've been messing around with these, what are they called?
I don't
They're
know.
pasta zero, but they're called not shiitake.
I don't know.
Shishaki, I don't know. But they're a noodle, but they're no carbs.
Well, we have those other ones too.
Yeah.
We have another pack of noodles that are healthier noodles. So, well, healthier noodles, we'll say. So if you think it's more Alfredo-y, our children like Alfredo.
But this is really, really rich, like
you melted down cream cheese?
like cream cheese. Yep.
Don't put that in there.
Huh?
Don't put that in there.
No. See, I knew you were going to say that.
Oh, it's still going back in there.
That's better.
If you would just listen to your wife once in a while.
That's a lot better. See, we're thickening up. Now it's got that little peppery taste to it. I like that a lot better. So, where are we at now? What are we?
What are we, what?
What's left?
Well, you've done the work.
Yep, we're going to pan a little bit. And that's really...
Like I said, the biscuits look bueno.
Kind of ready to give that a try. That's my recipe right there. That's all of it. You guys can
They really can't see it, love. No, don't go closer. It's blurry, honey.
Sorry.
No, it's.
If y'all want it, let me know. I don't know. Jury's still out on this one. So we're getting close. See how that's pulling? I'm going to cut my heat off.
Residual heat.
Oh my goodness! Lovely, lovely.
What's up in there, babe?
She's learning. Residual heat. There you go, Pickles.
I listen a lot. I just choose not to use the skills.
What other little tip? I don't really have any other tips. I mean, the lye tank, that's pretty cool. The lye will take off any organic material.
Tommy Fortune said the biscuits and gravy look great and had a good cast iron tip.
Thanks, Tony. The lye will take off any organic material. So like a brand new pan, if you take it, drop it in there, it'll take off the seasoning. It will not take off rust. So that will require the vinegar bath later. But I got that bucket going.
Rust is organic.
No. Organic being...
Well, it's organic as far as it's a chemical reaction.
Yes. But organic being polymerized oil or fat or carbonization from cooking on a campfire. We got the crusties all around it.
Right.
That being organic. The chemical reaction from rust is not considered organic.
Okay.
And it will not take it off. You'll just have to use like a SOS pad or, a green scrubby or vinegar bath.
Will that chainmail thing take off?
I don't think so, but I'll try it out. I will try it out.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll try it out. So there's our residual. Check that out. She's sticking it up as we speak. And the grease really hasn't broke, which is what I was afraid of when that first time we did it. It broke, and I was like really mad. So far, that hasn't broke. We've been cutting it off early enough. So let's plate this bad boy up. We will get a small plate because I don't think Mama really wants any of this. So that is hot. Let's move this to the side there. Scoot those over. Now let me get another butter knife. Okay, now I'm not going to cut this because it seems pretty crumbly already. So I'm just not going to cut it. Let me get another spoon here. I'm going to spoon this right on top. What do you think of that? Good enough for government work? Good enough for a Yahoo in the garage, huh?
Yahoo's about right.
Yeah. And I'm yours, baby.
I know. I'm the lucky one.
And you know what it's going to be. A little bit of parsley just to make her pretty.
You're so goofy.
Well, see, it helps break up the white.
I know, but it has no purpose.
It really doesn't. It's just to break up the white.
And I would never put parsley on my gravy. I like the white.
A little trick I learned from Corey. Just help give it some color, break up the look.
Barbecue catering info by CBSBBQ.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning. We caught us about the end of it here. Is that Dash?
Huh?
SDS? Yeah. Dash.
SDS, yeah.
It took a minute to register because of the way she read it. But
I'm like, I don't know. I need a cheat sheet.
I know you do. So I need to make a plate for Mama to try. I don't have a little plate. So you're going to get a big plate. Because I want to use that as my thumbnail. Because it's pretty. What's going on, Dash? How you been, buddy? Been a while since I've chatted with you. He goes live on Wednesday nights, and I kind of.
I will try to remember, sir, that you were Dash.
Yep.
I will try, but the memory is not doing. It has a lot of stuff it's remembering these days.
So tell him about your latest adventure.
Oh, okay. Because I don't think what we're doing now is enough. I decided to go back to school. So it's in a completely different field than what I'm in. And I forgot how much you had to read. And I can't read without taking notes. And I can't read without studying. And I can't read. So it's taking up a lot of my time and my mental capacity. I have a whole lot less mentalness left for him and his antics. I'm trying. But so far, I haven't found that balance. I'll find it.
So in other words, I've been yelled at 3 times in the last 18 hours. And she slept for 12 of them.
Well, then you need to listen to what I'm yelling about, because typically it's the same thing.
No, well, it starts out as something different, then it turns into the same thing.
See?
Okay.
That's how I yell.
So what do y'all think?
What is my favorite and least favorite part of this YouTube adventure? I think my favorite is a community that y'all build. And how, oh crap.
You dropped it?
I dropped my fork. It's okay. It's 5-second rule.
Wipe it off.
I did. And how encouraging you are of each other. My least favorite. My least favorite is some days it kind of wears him out a bit. And it takes a while to recoup. And so, I mean, it's just trying to find a balance with all of that as well. So I think and I don't always like to watch YouTube videos. You guys all seem very nice. But 10 hours of YouTube videos, I'm done. I need something that's longer than a blip on the screen, Lee. I need like a movie, a TV show.
So I don't watch much TV, and I don't watch very many movies. I do watch a lot of YouTube. So, I got all you guys out there. You guys are awesome. But I did want to show you something, and I purposely did it this way. So I checked my sugar this morning.
Happy to meet you, said love the hat, Lee.
Thank you, brother.
And thanks, Dash.
So this morning I got up and I was drinking my coffee because I normally have a couple cups of coffee before I take my medicine and sugar and all that. So I checked it, and it was a 140, and I was like, that's awesome. But I wasn't hungry because I was still working through my coffee. So I decided to, I told you guys about this Freestyle Libre thing that I've got. What do you think?
I need ketchup.
Oh, okay. Well, it's edible then. Not really.
I need ketchup.
Oh, that was not a good face. Not good at all. But I think she's going to eat the whole thing. Anyway, so where was I? Oh, so I was going to tell you that, I've been doing this Freestyle Libre thing. And I'm telling you, I absolutely enjoy it. As much as I check my sugar in the day, could be 6 to 7 times. This is nice. I can just scan it. So, each time I've been out here, I've had a long sleeve shirt on or whatever. I couldn't show you. So I want to show you. That's what it is. Just a little patch. And it lasts for 14 days. So each time I do my scan, it tells me how many days are left. So what it is this little meter. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just this little meter.
You're good. Leave it right there.
So then you hit the power button. It turns on and it says, there you go. Turns on and says, go ahead and scan. So then I don't even have to lift my shirt up, but I will for this. So then you just kind of hear that. And it tells me I'm at a 168. So with just 3 cups of coffee, I've gone up, what is that, 15 points. So.
But did you take your medicine?
Yes. So I did take my medicine. So the steroids, which I'm stepping down, will raise my sugar. So it is up a little bit. So when I eat this, that'll probably be it until about this afternoon.
Okay, I'm going to say.
Okay, what's the honest opinion?
With my ketchup on it, it tastes better.
Okay.
The gravy part. The biscuit's still spongy.
The biscuit's not good.
It's spongy.
You don't like the biscuit because it's spongy.
Pickles asked, what's the tattoo? What tattoo you had there? Oh, it's Wolverine.
Oh, yeah, it's my Wolverine. Yep. You can see that. There you go. I don't remember how old I was.
Dash said, you've had it the whole time we've been together. Dash said, I had the Freestyle Libre. Look into the Dexcom reader, which is what Aunt Carol told you about. It keeps track automatically.
Okay. This went through the insurance, so I was surprised that they let me have it. But I've heard different things about the Dexcom where
he said you don't even have to scan it.
Oh, really? That's
Dude,
cool.
Can somebody block that guy for me? I don't know how.
Nobody can because...
Oh, no, somebody said they can. I don't know. Stephen and Jacqueline. They said we blocked him.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you meant I need to block him, but y'all, I don't know how to do that. Come on.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out how to do mods on StreamYard, and we haven't figured it out yet.
Mm-hmm.
But, all right, so that's really cool. So when I get up here, I keep all my numbers on my phone and in the got an app, and I keep all my numbers, my A1Cs, all my information on there, and so I'll go through. I'll put that on there, and I'll put in what I've, that I had coffee and my medicine, and then in about 2 to 4 hours, usually when I get hungry again, I'll check again and see where we're at. And,
Pickle said, put the rings back on.
Oh,
that's right. Thank you. Thank you.
He knows I always forget.
Uncle Steve said, hey.
What's up, Uncle Steve?
Okay, you all, these biscuits are really not good.
Okay, so that's an honest opinion.
Yeah, I can make the gravy work. It's a texture thing.
Okay.
And you can taste the cheese separate from the rest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's worth knowing. That's worth knowing. So y'all, you can try it out if you want or not. That's fine. That was our 3rd version of keto biscuits and gravy. We are trying this keto stuff. And with the challenge this month being biscuits and gravy, hey, we're trying it. That's all that matters. So, Mama, you ready to get out of here? Because you're about to feed that to the dog.
I try really hard.
You do. So we'll come back next week with something different. Maybe something more tasty or better.
I think we can say this is a wrap on this specific meal. I hear that it's a biscuits and gravy, but I'm really tired of inedible stuff. The dogs are loving the biscuits, but they don't need any more biscuits.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just, I don't know. Part of me wants to do regular biscuits and gravy, but then it's not keto, and my sugar's going to go way up through the roof, so we'll see. But anyway, we'll get off here, and everybody have a blessed day. I thank the Lord every day that I get up and I put my feet on the ground. That's a blessing. Stay positive, keep moving forward, and remember, there's 2 rules in cooking. Did you have fun? Which you did. Did it taste good?
Yeah.
Mama's not so happy, but I think I'll enjoy at least part of it. So anyway, rock on. Y'all are awesome. Have a great week. Bye.